I'd like to know how you would react if the prophet Elijah, Eliyahu Navi, or any of the great prophets would come to you and tell you, I would like you to do this and this. I advise you to do it so and so. How would you react? Now, why am I talking about it? I have some news for you. The prophet is here. Let's first say thank you to Hashem. And today we have the pleasure of having Leah, who is going to read for us chapter 100 in the Tehillim. Go ahead, Leah. Join her.
מזמר לסדה הרי לאדוני כל הארץ. עבדו את אדוני בשמחה לפניו ברננה. דהו כי אדוני אלוהים הוא עשנו ולא אנחנו עמי בצי מריסה. בשם רב הסדה חצר שם וסעילה. הידו לי ברכו שמר כי טוב אדוני אליהו עמך סתיו וידר ודר אמונasai.
Thank you so much, Leah. And now the Kinderlach will give tzedakah. And let us continue the conversation. Thank you, Leah. So what about the prophecy that I was talking about? Eliyahu Navi is coming to knock at your door. Please open your Chumash in the Parsha of this week, chapter 18. Interesting, verse Yud Ches, chapter Chai, verse Chai, 18, Chai. Pasuk says the following, Novi oki lahem bekirbecha. I will authorize a prophet for them from among their brothers. And this is after you, Moshe Rabbeinu, will die. There will be another prophet who will be like you. Kamoicha. V'nesati dvorai befiv. I will place my words into his mouth, and he will speak to them all that I command him to tell them. So the Torah says clearly to Moshe Rabbeinu, after your passing, there will be another prophet like you. Says the Rambam, what means like you? That it is his prophecy is a continuation of your prophecy. That's what the Rambam says in Hilchos, in Yesod HaTorah. And the reason why we believe in this prophet is not just because he made signs, because he proved that his prophecies are materializing, but simply because this is a commandment of God. And God said there's going to be a prophet. Now, when is this going to be? Says the Rambam, this could be at any time. But particularly before the coming of Mashiach, when for generations the power of prophecy has disappeared. Before the coming of Mashiach, it will reappear. The power of prophecies will reappear. And as the Rebbe said, we've seen it by great tzaddikim, the Arizal, the Baal Shem Tov, and so on and so forth. Clear prophecies. But it will become even more powerful, more prevalent, more real in the moments in the generation, the last generation of exile and the first generation of the redemption. Now listen to what the Rebbe says. He declares, on Shabbos Parshas Shoftim 1991, says the Rebbe, we should go out and tell the world that our generation has merited to have an individual, a Baal Bechira, a human being who has freedom of choice, who by his own volition is way superior than everybody else, in his piety, in his knowledge, in his leadership, superior to anybody else. Who God has chosen him to be the shofet, the judge, and the yoyetz, and the advisor, and the prophet of that generation. Says the Rebbe, we have such an individual now. And it is for us to heed his teachings. So, after the Rebbe spoke on that Shabbos, a publication in Israel called Haga'ula had a big headline, we have merited, the Rebbe is our prophet. When the Rebbe saw that, he turned around to his secretary and says, I wasn't referring to myself. I was referring to my father-in-law, to the previous Rebbe. But then the Rebbe added, no, since it was printed, let's leave it at that. So friends, we have a prophet. We have to heed his words. All his writings are there, his teachings are there. And any second, we will be with him in the Beis Hamikdash as not just the judge, but also as Moshiach,